Michigan farmers are in the midst of their first ever hemp harvest. The 2018 Farm Bill legalized the industrial growing of hemp. More than 572 grower licenses and 423 processor handler licenses were issued as part of Michigan's pilot program. David Connor, a Pawpaw, Michigan specialty crop producer and founding member of Pawpaw Hemp Company, is participating in this year's pilot program.
We've grown blueberries and specialty crops for probably the last 50 years. My partner and his family, Leduc Blueberry Company, has been around for generations. Over the years, you find that it's harder and harder for the Michigan grower to probably pay their bills or make kind of the money they thought they used to make on those specialty crops. So we endeavored this year to get into Michigan hemp and start adding that to our portfolio of production.
Connor planned on planting 40 acres, but only managed to plant 26. And while he's optimistic about hemp's long-term potential, the growing season didn't come without some challenges and surprises.
We didn't anticipate a lot of field maintenance as far as weed control goes. We did not anticipate the amount of time and effort it would take to control the weeds until the plants got large enough to kind of overshadow their surrounding weed neighbors in the field. So that was a surprise, which was overcome with a lot of hard work and a lot of field work.
Federal rules and guidance on the state's hemp plan may be released by the United States Department of Agriculture in time for the 2020 growing season. Connor believes they are prepared for any changes that may occur before they ramp up hemp production next year.
This year was simply a test year with the production that we put in. Next year, as a sole farm, we plan on putting in 100 acres, but we anticipate building our farm collective model and having up to potentially 500 acres of production that will help funnel into the marketplace next year. Nothing potentially that will impact us that we haven't accounted for already. We know that the FDA is going to have some input on things. We know that there's going to be some production methodology that's going to probably trickle down from the state. But because we already do such a large-scale commercial production for specialty crops, food safety and things like that are already a part of our program, and we're implementing that into our hemp processing as well.
Connor plans to sell his 2019 crop to out-of-state processors, but in the future may be able to sell local. Casey Yosen, founder and CEO of Total Health Company, a Southeast Michigan hemp processor, says they are in the early stages of building the state's first processing facility in an undisclosed mid-Michigan location. Yosen says they hope to be operational in the second quarter of 2020 and expect to process 70,000 pounds of biomass a day.
Well, I'm from Michigan. Grew up here, born and raised, played hockey here my entire life, and I love the Michigan community here. Plus, it's all brand new, and I think we can really revitalize some of these communities that have maybe not gotten such a good shake out of the last 10, 20 years, and now this whole new industry can definitely bring some more jobs and opportunity, and also some great products that really help people.
Following harvest, MDARD will be collecting and compiling data for a hemp production report to be released later this year.